We are live. My name is Mike Lennon. I'm the Sports Information Director here at beautiful Northland College here in Ashland, Wisconsin. I am fortunate enough to have senior Mikayla Santjer from Aberdeen, South Dakota. Mikayla, how are we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Mikayla, you're obviously a part of our women's program here who had a very historic day yesterday, and I know a lot of success for yourself personally as well. Um, I'll let you. The floor will be yours. You can just kind of walk us through yesterday's tournament at the North Central Invite in the Twin Cities.
Yeah, so yesterday it was a big tournament for us because all 8 UMAC teams were there. So we were competing everyone we would compete against in the championship. And I know like Mason sets goals for us and set goals to like break records typically. So kind of just like know that coming into every meet that he like expects us to improve every meet. And so for me personally, I had a really bad first nine. I shot a 45, and then the next nine, I just kept telling myself that I needed to par holes, and I ended up shooting a 38 on the second nine to shoot
Wow.
my personal best at Northland, which was really awesome. And then I was medalist as well, which was nice since these are all the girls that I will compete against for conference. Then team wise, we had Elle and Lauren break personal records as well, not just me, which is good for our team, especially since they're only sophomores. So, I mean, they have 2 more years in the program, so that's
Yeah.
huge for them to be setting PRs. And then our team also shot, I think, a low round of 377, which was a school record as well. So
Yeah.
it's a huge day for our team and individuals.
Yeah. No, it was. It's obviously just. This is kind of going to lead me into the next topic, but
Hmm.
it's got to be really cool for you just to kind of like obviously you're in your this is technically your fourth year with the program now.
Yep.
Um, but it's got to be really cool for you just to kind of see where where the program was and really kind of where it's going now. I don't know if you wanted to touch on that a little bit too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my first year here, I transferred in as a sophomore, and we had girls who had never held a club before the first day of practice. And I mean, it's really interesting going from a program where we're just like offering meals to girls for them to just travel with us. So we have 5 girls to now actually having 5 girls that can compete and we can all place in like top 20, top 25. And it's a huge difference, and I'm glad that like I was able to do a 5th year where we can compete
Yeah.
competitively and possibly win conference.
Yeah. And kind of leading into my next topic, then I would like talk to us a little bit. Obviously, for you, Mikayla, obviously golf's been a part of your life for a long
Mhm.
time. So I guess for maybe the non people that don't really know too much about golf, just talk to us a little bit about just the preparation that goes into being a golfer. I know for yourself, like during your summers, it's usually a little, there's just a lot of practice and a lot of time and effort
Mhm.
that really goes into shaping the golfer you are.
Yeah, so like I've been golfing since I was like super young because my dad's a golf course superintendent. So I basically live at the golf course even though we don't live out there. And this summer to get ready for this season, I took quite a few lessons with our professional back home just to fix my swing and get like really tuned in on like how I'm swinging, how my body's moving when I swing. And I also took a lot of short game lessons because that's the biggest thing I struggle with. And so just for preparing this year, like, and Mason's done a really good job with us as well. We do a lot of short game, like chipping and putting, because I think that's honestly where our whole entire team struggles the most and where we have the most strokes. So it's a lot of practice, it's a lot of hours, but it's definitely worth it. We work really hard, and Mason does a great job with practice plans, like working on our swings, working on short game, working on putting, and also working on the mental aspect of like you have to
Yeah.
calm down, you have to breathe. You can hit it into the water and recover, you'll be okay.
Yeah. And obviously, this was the second meet of the season so far. You guys were also, which is really cool. You guys took third place at the conference. Our
Hmm.
men's program did as well. So they're going to be in the final pairing, I guess, or of day one of the UMAC championships. For those of you that don't know, in the UMAC golf, you have a UMAC preview, which basically sets your sets your tee times, I guess, for day one of the conference tournament. Both the men and the women were able to take third place at the UMAC preview. That was actually on Labor Day, so a couple weeks ago now. But I guess kind of rolling in the next topic, then just talk to us. Obviously next week you guys have the Northwestern invite, which I do believe is at a different course than what it typically is at.
I think so, yeah.
And then you got after that, you guys have a busy slate or a busy schedule here. Just talk to us a little bit about kind of the next couple of weeks here, and then what really are the team expectations kind of moving forward.
Yeah, so next week we have, I think, 3 days of golf, which is a lot for us. And then the week after that, we have 3 days in a row for our conference championship. So next week will be a really good test for us just to see if we can cut off like 9 more strokes or 10 more strokes to get where Northwestern's shooting at, because they've been winning the like meets we're at. And I think if we can get within more than like 9 strokes or like 1 or 2 strokes of them, it'll be a nice confidence boost going into championship. I know right now we've been practicing quite a bit. We typically try to play like 9 holes every single day just to get in the flow of things, and we've been preparing a lot. And I think having 3 meets next week will help us prepare for the conference, since we will have to play 3 days of 18 holes in a row, which is a lot.
Well, and I think too, it would be nice, that I know you guys are coming up on the Bethany Luther Martin invite, which is, I think it's a 2-day tournament.
Yep.
I'm not sure. I didn't know if they were doing like just 2 like 1-day tournaments. So it's nice that it's, you guys are obviously getting a mix of, of a multi-day tournament coming up as well. But kind of the last 2 topics here, you touched on a little bit. You're obviously in your 5th year of college now, 4th year at Northland. I guess just talk to the, we're on Facebook Live and YouTube Live right now. Just talk to the viewers really. Why did you decide to come to Northland, and I guess what really, drew you to the Northwoods here in Wisconsin?
Yeah, so I used to go to a school out in Connecticut, and I'm originally from the Midwest, so I just really didn't like being on the East Coast. And when I was going through the transfer process, both the golf and hockey coaches reached out to me, and so I came up here and did a visit, and I loved it out here, just like nature-wise, being on Lake Superior, just how like Midwest it is here. That's one of the things I really liked about the school. I also enjoy how environmentally friendly our campus is, because I'm like a huge advocate for the environment and just being sustainable. And yeah, I think also just knowing that I felt supported not only by like the women's coaches here, but by like Seamus and you as well. When I came and did my visit, like Seamus came and talked to me and gave me a tour of the rink. And so I just felt very welcomed and at home when I did a visit. So that's why I came here.
And eventually here you're going to have to look towards after Northland College. Just talk to us a little bit about what you'll be graduating, when you'll be graduating as well, and then which is will obviously be this spring, but
yeah.
Plans for after graduation as well.
Yeah, so I'm currently going through the process of applying for graduate school to become a doctorate of veterinary medicine. And I'm hoping to find out if I get in around January or February. And I'm trying to get into either like Minnesota or Iowa State, somewhere in the Midwest.
Awesome.
And I graduate, I think it's like May of 2022.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it, Mikayla. I really last question, I guess. We have the Ryder Cup this weekend.
Yeah.
U.S. Who's going to take it down? U.S. or Europe this weekend?
U.S. for sure.
That's a good choice. Well,
Mm-hmm.
really appreciate it, Mikayla. And obviously, best of luck just with everything moving forward. And we'd like to also give a shout out to the 2 employees of the Schwalmingen Bay Golf Club here as well. Mikayla also works there as well. So shout out to the Schwalmingen Bay Golf Club. But thanks for really appreciate you coming on today, Mikayla.
Yeah, thanks for having me.